5 episodes down, 1 more to go. Therefore, it is time to break down The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, season finale promo. And this one is called The Last Time. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. And could this be the last time that we ever see Rick Grimes alive? Because it's time for the season 1 finale of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. We've heard a lot of rumours, speculation that there will be no season 2. It could just be a 1-season series. Therefore, whether Rick lives, whether Rick dies, or whether Rick just disappears or gets melted in with that Michonne chocolate, we don't know what's going to happen to Rick, but it could be the very last time we see Rick. So with that said, we're going to get into this promo. The review for episode 5 is up on the channel. Originally, I gave it a 5 out of 10. Looking back on it, I think I was probably a little bit too generous. It probably deserves a lower rating than that, to be honest. Maybe a 4. Either way, if you want to check out that review, go and do it. But I do think it was probably the weakest episode so far of this series. I think the series started strong, but unfortunately, it has regressed, and we'll see if it can finish strong. The first episode for me is still the episode to beat. It felt like head and shoulders above the others. It did feel movie quality. Maybe it's because we hadn't seen Rick in a very long time, or maybe it's because the episode was so focused heavily on Rick. But, I mean, since then, they've added Michonne into the mix, and no offence to Michonne, but nobody wanted to see a Michonne series. Nobody was really caring for Michonne. We all wanted to see Rick. Whether Michonne was in this series or not, then it wouldn't have mattered. You know, people would have still been watching it because Rick Grimes was in it. But you take Rick Grimes out of it, and I guarantee you, not everybody is still going to watch it just for Michonne. So, yeah, with that said, let's just get into the promo. Let's break it down. Let's go.
Show me the other way.
We go in, you get the briefing, I get the dossier she left behind.
Alright, so we go in, you get the briefing, I get the dossier that was left behind, and then I guess we escape. So you can see a lot of CRM members here. I guess this is the briefing that Rick Grimes is going to be a part of. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of big reveal here. Could it be that there's a cure, or possibly that they're going to blow up a location or wipe out civilians? We don't know, but something big, I think, will go down in this briefing. And then Michonne is the one that's going to try and get the dossier, or the documents, the information in Jadis's apartment. Will somebody stop her? I mean, it could be Pearl, but I would assume Pearl would be at this briefing. Maybe that's what they're banking on, and then maybe Pearl is not at this briefing. Who knows? Does Pearl maybe not believe Rick's story? Maybe she thinks Rick and Michonne done something to Jadis. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, I'm going to assume that something big. I think there's going to be a bombshell dropped in this briefing.
Then go home together.
Alright, well, we actually seen Pearl there, and it actually looks like she is looking out on to the briefing. So she's not actually at the briefing at this point. We see her like looking out the window. And if we go here, you can see, so can we freeze that right there? Yeah, so you can see Pearl is looking out here, and here's all the CRM members. I'm going to assume that Beale is somewhere near here, or he's not arrived yet. And she is looking out, but she looks like she's got a shocked look on her face. What could she be shocked about? Could it be some sort of announcement? Could somebody be coming for the CRM? Could we be about to see some form of explosion or something? Is Rick planted, I don't know, like a bomb or a weapon? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, Pearl doesn't appear to be at this briefing, which is strange because her being a high-ranking official member, you would assume she'd be here. But obviously she's not, because she's looking down on the meeting, so yeah.
Together.
Anything changes on base.
Alright, so not a lot really to see there. We literally just seen Rick, and I think it's Rick and someone else in the CRM suit battling. They're in some sort of elevator. Looks like they're crawling about on the floor, so some sort of fight is going on here. Then after that, we got Michonne, and I'm kind of just sick of looking at Michonne. She's just been forced into this series, and I do think that she has made it worse and not better. So yeah, I'm just kind of sick of seeing Michonne at this point. Fuck Michonne. I don't really want to see Michonne. This series was supposed to be about Rick, and then Michonne came along, and they turned it into some like dumb love story that just didn't really make sense, didn't really merit this massive love story. Rick and Michonne's relationship was never shown to be that serious in the original Walking Dead, but in this one, you're led to believe that it's the greatest relationship that's ever existed. And yeah, I'm just sick of Michonne overpowering Rick, overshadowing Rick. Just being the Rick. She's basically been the male lead in this series. She's been the dominant one, and Rick's been the little bitch. But here, it is what it is.
Base, keep walking.
This is it.
After this next...
Alright, so we have Pearl saying this is it. Rick's taking his helmet off, or someone with a crate here, like some sort of trolley. I'm assuming there's someone getting battered there. Let's see what Pearl's got. I'll see what Beale's got to say though.
After this next moment, everything will change.
After this next moment, everything will change. That kind of tells me possible explosion. Could be, I don't know, rescue more people. Could be blowing a big location up. Maybe a populated location up. We also seen on the board there was like extraction points. Now, I don't know how far back we need to... here. So you can actually see there is extraction zone 1 and extraction zone 2. So who are they extracting from here? Why are they extracting from here? Maybe these questions will be answered, but yeah, I think we'll play the rest of the promo through and then we'll talk about it at the end here. Let's do this.
Keep walking.
This is it.
After this next moment, everything will change. Are we crazy?
Certifiable.
And then it ends with Rick saying, "Are we crazy?" Michonne says, "Certifiable." And it looks like they're opening the container. So if we can actually go back here, when they open this container, it looks like they're opening this thing here that was being pushed. And I'm assuming that's Rick Grimes. So I'm going to believe that there's some sort of, like, I don't know, weapon in this. Some sort of a bomb. I don't know what kind of bomb. A big bomb. Something that could go boom. Something that could create a big explosion. Something that could wipe out the CRM and help Rick, Michonne, and anybody else that wants to escape get away. So I think whatever is in here could be a game changer, and it could be what gets Rick and Michonne out of the CRM's location and back to Alexandria to be with their families. So yeah, that's the promo breakdown, guys, for the finale. I mean, it looks okay. Does it look like a finale trailer? I don't know. It's been a while since I enjoyed The Walking Dead. It's been like a decade since I enjoyed The Walking Dead. They've probably got the best. It's got potentially to be one of the best finales that I think we've seen in a long time. Maybe the best finale since probably season 6, I think, where the arrival of Negan. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it. Let me know your predictions down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. And yeah, the ones who live. What I think we'll do is we'll actually make a separate death predictions for the finale, because we've already done death predictions, and I think I was right in predicting Jadis to die, although I picked Michonne to kill Jadis. Although I wasn't far away, because Rick and Michonne were literally standing right beside each other anyway. So yeah, not exactly surprised about that, but I think that's something that we could do. The only problem with doing death predictions for the final episode, there's just a lack of characters. There is a severe lack of characters. With people still alive in the show, I don't think you can name more than 4. You've got Rick, Michonne, Pearl, and Beale, and that's it. So the show's just done a terrible job at bringing in characters. I don't understand why, but it has. So it's just been a severe lack of characters, a severe cast, and I don't understand it, but I think that's one thing that certainly could have made the show better, because every episode is pretty much just Rick and Michonne, then like maybe you get a Jadis or a Pearl that's involved, and that's pretty much it. You might run into some randomers, but they die in like 15 minutes, and it's like, what's the point, you know? So yeah, that's my big gripe with this show, and the fact that Michonne has made Rick look like a little bitch. But that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Beanfog Entertainment, thanks for watching, and peace.